New sport for Comac Sports, lacrosse. The first time we CHS Stadium, home of so many great. Now it's lacrosse's turn to have its the Comac Schools YouTube channel. For all that of you tuning in, we watching this stream. We're ready to have a great one. And for this, Cougars versus the Connetquot Thunderbirds, and the here at home. Lots of big goalies take the nets as we are underway. In the goal for and in Comac's goal to start things off, Vlacic, number 20. Now we're ready for the opening face-off. And it will be Connetquot's ball to start things off. Looks like a violation on Comac. And Jean Luis. And now Connetquot will making one substitution early. Here's Blandina. Going to take it down the middle of the field. Gets in close, shoots, and it's blocked. Defensive play for Comac. Stops the first goal from coming across. Today, you guys get to hear my voice even more than you would on a normal. I always love my partners, but I can't complain. Another nice save. Comac's turn with possession. Racing down the middle of the court is Pagano. James Pagano, a name you've definitely heard if you've tuned into any of our basketball streams. James Pagano, a big part, a big piece of the boys' varsity basketball team. And now behind the net, Comac's got a chance to score. The ball gets loose and is taken away by Connetquot. Defense on both sides so far. Racing down the field. He's going to lose the ball. He'll roll behind the net. Vlacic returns into goal. He thought about going for it for a second. Terracini trying to look for a move. The ball a lot early in this one. He shoots, and it's blocked away again. Some trouble picking it up. Connetquot almost have a chance. And they do. Away, and Terracini's got it again. Passes over. Here's Jeffras. He shoots. Both coaches early on yelling out to their teams. He's got another chance here, right really close to the goal. Got to stay out of that crease. And he's going to lose the ball. It will go all the way to the back and hit that netting behind the goalpost. We'll take a look back at a nice defensive stop. So far, Vlacic shutting them down. And here is Pagano. We'll give it off to Ken Ganis. Trying to move that ball in the middle. Got a lot of defensive pressure from Connetquot now. Not giving any easy opportunity here. Here's James Brusca. The right side of the net. Pagano inside. He scored. Goal of this game goes to Comac. Muscle memory for me saying his last name, how big of a factor he was there, and now in Lacrosse picks up right where he left off. Comac now on the game, on the lead rather. And Jean-Louis improved from that last face-off here. Wanting to give the legs of number 6. And Connetquot will pick this one up. Gerald. Shifted over to the left as opposed to playing in the right. He shoots and it bounces off the top of the net. Coach is yelling out their plays from Comac's bench. Jeff Ross looks around. He's all alone. Gonna fake. A quick shot. And Connetquot does have a... Take a look back. Really skillful here. Over the head, almost like a sky ball. And after scoring that goal, he goes right back to trying. And technicality, and then the second one. Hard fight for this one. It'll be the same result, but this time it's broken up. Who's going to come away? He shoots, and it goes wide of the net to the left. The look to Blandina. Racing in, he bounces it in front of the net. And once to make a move. Terracini trying that same goal that they had successful in the last attempt. Applying pressure. Running out of time and another block. Comac picks up possession. Jump back on the board. And out with it. Gives it over. Again. He's got Grabo waiting in behind the an opportunity. Spin move. Blocked away. That one goes through. And it's Fishman. Back second goal. Attack and Comac's up 2-1. Just fine space. And Comac jumps up 1-0. Connetquot with an immediate response. We'll see if they Faceoff will be taken away by. That's the first one they've won today. That was big. Running down the left side of the field. Palmieri dumps it off to Pagano. Gonna go to his left. Now Fishman again. That shot's blocked away. Now Tom is gonna roll it over. Fishman will pick it up or will. Pagano has trouble getting it, and it's recovered by Breska. Now he finds his man, and another goal! Yanis puts it through, and Comac's up 2. Tacking on a much-needed third point. First, either side tonight. Which I guess is self-explanatory because Connetquot only has 1 goal. And that's going to be a turnover as he could not handle the face. And now Connetquot getting another good chance here. Got to be careful with the ball. Orsini comes back in from the sideline. And really taking his time here. Still just about 4:30 to go. Immediately, Turricini wasting no time. And a point for Connetquot. We'll take a look back, really biding his time here. Speed and an easy shot. On the FaceTime, won the last one, rather on the face-off. Patron comes away with it again. Still loose. It's still loose. And Palmieri comes. And it is a ball. Here's Blandina. Blandina to the far left now. Goes back to Turk. What he can do. Same spot as that last goal. He goes to the right this time. And it's in. Turricini sets up and ties this game at 3 apiece. Take a look back. Another nice spin move of Lacic. 3-3 now inside the final 4. Face-off is loose again. Connetquot comes up with it. They got another good chance, and it goes in. A deflection off Lacic. We'll take a look back on this. Just some trouble on the face-off and an easy opportunity. And now Connetquot, 3 in front here. Comac got to respond quickly. Lost the ball for a second. Petrone able to recover. Now finds Paul Malone. There's a timeout. Comac going to go over some things. 12 points.
Like other health concerns, mental
DEPR
show up on a scale.
Bipolar?
Sorting out a mental diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
Back, still under timeout. Comac using up there first. Going to go over some things. Mainly there here. 3 unanswered goals by Connetquot. Now's the time to respond. And it's been Fishman, Pagano, and Cagnanis to score the 3 goals for Comac. They're going to look to these guys to continue. Pagano kicks it out. Cagnanis goes behind the goal. His left, gonna spin, finds Brusca. Brusca looking to tie up this game. Now Pagano fakes. Going to his right, getting bodied. And that ball goes away from everybody. Oh. And Comac will retain. Thought about a quick move. Get inside, and it goes away off to the right.
I know it's hard. Just try to keep the goal. Yeah, no one just try to keep the goal in the frame when the back post and whip it in.
An opportunity.
You were doing fine, Zoe.
Gets pushed. That calls a whistle. So a penalty. Tomac ball. Never seen a ref talk directly to a fan before. That's a thing. Shot clock at 60 as he explains for a technical foul. And it's far side Fishman who dumped. And now it's Brusco back to the middle of the field. Gonna make a move.
Going 2 for a second. Back to 1.
Connetquot really applying the pressure here. The turnover. Got James ball. The last goal, able to come up with a rare point. Over. And now Connetquot gets there in a minute.
2 for a second.
1:40 to play. Terracini. Drop. Goal! There's Nick Luca. His first point. 5-3. Take a look back. Terracini, really the captain of this team. In his stick. Good things happen for Connetquot. So off. Jeffers goes it up. Ball still loose, and now the man who took the face off ends up finally getting it. And now who else but Terracini?
That's good for him. Back to 1.
Trying to ride another one home. Fires, and it's blocked. And a nice scoop by Vlach. Comac with under a minute to play, just looking for one more point to bring it in a one-goal game before the end of this first quarter. Out to Fishman. And now Pagano with 30. Just over 30 seconds left. Brusca going to give it back to. Got to do something quick here. Give Connetquot another chance after they score before the first quarter. Fishman trying to fight. Pagano bounces it off the edge. Gets his rebound. That is going to be a penalty after the shot. He shot on goal. And there's 2 seconds. Pretty much wraps it up. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Connetquot up. 5 coming up.
Well, 6 Long Island high school students have reached the finals on Science Talent Search, and one of them is a senior at Comac High School. News 12's Kevin Vesey spoke with her today. And Kevin, this is already just to reach this point.
Just reaching the finals of this competition really is difficult by itself. I think a lot of us wouldn't even much less do the incredible research that this student from Comac is one of just 40 from all across the country and even from different foreign countries. So it just gives you an idea of how selective this is. Comac High School senior is Shauna Chada. The brain cells, including how they move around and develop, found that there is a specific gene and a specific protein that both play an important role in this. Her research could lead like epilepsy, just incredible. We spoke with her about the importance of those findings.
Knowing that I think that that's something that I'm so immensely proud of and excited to continue to.
And Ashana will Washington, D.C. this coming spring, eventually pursue a career in neuroscience. And Joe, I'd say
she's already on her way, and we just wish her the best of luck. And pretty cool that Long Island's report tonight.
We are back, second quarter of action, ready to get underway. And if you're just goes on a 3-0 run, able to put themselves up over Comac. And the Cougars looking to try and keep themselves in contention. In 12 minutes for both sides. Excitement, goals, defense, blocks, just about everything. 3 more quarters, 12 minutes each. And now both teams will switch sides. It is going to be Connetquot ball. And an early away. Blandina with a chance on goal. Six. Ed. And the Comac defense comes up with the stop. They have not been able to on their last 2 possessions. Mary. Defense trying to get back. Here's Cagnatis again. He scored one of the 3 for Comac. To his right. And really solid pressure here by Connetquot. Pagano with a spin. Flips it, Brusca. And now Spodek, and a score! There it was. Dylan to a 1-goal game. Able to find the back of the net for goal number 4. We're going to have a quick break, whoever that is on Connetquot. And it's Jeffress. Well, face-offs, goals, they haven't been a problem for him. The only problem he's faced so far is his shoelace. Face-off. Patron gates it, and there's going to be a flag. And he got decked and a flag thrown. Kind of gets a stick caught. Was name we haven't mentioned all day. And now advantage Comac after the penalty. Here's Gray. Fishman again. Take that. It's 5-5 and Comac evens this game. And the momentum this game has been on a pendulum swing between both sides. It's been back and forth. And a nice goal. Patron. And will hand it off. Pagano looking for somebody. Gonna find Kenyanis. Pagano again. Thought about a shot. Blocked. And there's been a bee that's constantly swarming around. Hopefully that does not play a factor in my ability to broadcast. He really likes this window. Comac with another opportunity, trying to go 3 unscored. Pagano slides it in. A nice underhand shot. Comac's up 6-5. Scoops it under, past everybody into the net. Violation's going to give the ball to Connetquot. Try if they can tie it up. Insignia gonna give it off. Bring it up. And the ball goes away. A timeout this time taken by Connetquot. And they'll go over some strategy here as they try and even up this game. Comac, though, on a 3-0 run, puts them up 6-5.
Finally, we take you to pick line team. Returned home to a hero's. How about this, friends? No. The ladies won, not one, but
way to go.
Way to go, Cougarettes. In one category, they had won it 4 years in a row and won other category. So a lot to be proud of for the Cougarettes out there at Comac High School.
That's a Trabian as well.
Connetquot going over some things right now. In a row. Comac's really turned 3 in a row and now jumped right back out in front by a goal. This game is right back for the resume of this game.
If you're an athlete and translate those skills to officiating,
you can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town.
We never have a perfect game.
course, always outweigh the negativities.
Try and tie up this game. The timeout called right before what looked like could have turned over. Jeffress fires it over the back of the net. Tersini, you know they want to see the ball in this guy's hands. Getting hung up there. Finds his man, and a nice shot blocked. Ball still loose. And we're tied up at 6. Fighting to the finish. Game even up again at a little pause here, setting back up for the face-off. Face-off one once again, and a trip. Now they do call a whistle. And they call the trip. That Blandina sends. Terracini really likes. We'll see what he decides to do here. He's got some options. We'll see if he does it himself. Lifts it over, and it gets away. Jeff. And now Carson gets another try. It's blocked away. He's really stepped it up in goal since the beginning of the second quarter. Looking to retain defense. Time. Comac continuing. And that'll do it. Solid 60-second D. And now substitutions. Nice breakup by Connetquot. Cortez trying to come away with whistle. By Cortez. Here's Jeffress. Jeff. It's going to turn it over again. Back on top. Still tied here at 6. For those of you tuning in just now, it's been a back and forth game. No clear. Pagano really working his way through this defense. Here's Brusca. James Brusca making some moves. Got a lane, he shoots, and it goes wide to the left. Now the last two possessions by both. Fishman under pressure. Gets it away. Here's Graybo. And that one goes away. And up. A nice clean save. Everyone trying to keep it in bounds. It will be out on Comac and a turnover. Lost the ball. Picked it up. Able to recover. A nice recovery and a defensive stop. Brusca looking for a play. Fires and it's blocked away. Taking it back the other way now. Connetquot looking for a score. Jeff Ross gives. And Connetquot, star of the show. What's he going to do with it this time? Over to the right. Carson picks up. Goal distributed to just about all 7 of Connetquot's. And we'll take a look back at it. Just toughness puts that overpowering O'Grady. That's going to be another turnover. Comac continuing with misplays. Terracini over to his left. It's become a Terracini lost it, but recovers. How did he get that one to go through? Carson Terracini. And that him up 2. Rolls to his right. And a sidearm shot. Everybody. And immediately, Connetquot will. There's a timeout. It's their biggest lead of the day. Comac can come back.
Game without scrimmage. A performance without a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in New York. Purchase a ticket. Game or performance.
This message presented by NISFA.
We welcome you back. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. This would be the point in the game where I'd ask my expert analysis what he'd do if he was both sides. For Comac, I would say they need to clean up the mistakes themselves in this game. They've scored 6. Who says they can't score 2? And Connetquot needs to just to Carson Turricini because he is on fire. Connetquot left off with before the timeout. Add on a third goal to their lead. Take another look back at this. Turricini that put them up. The last goal we saw before the break. Here's Jeffress. Brought the ball down a lot. Same point, a very good passer, not in the top scorers on this team. Over the head shot. That one. And shooting anything that works. Now it's all working. And that makes it 9-6. So we'll take a look back. Over the head, almost like a cross-body throw. Never mind what I said about not being on this team. That puts him right there with Turricini. And now up 3. And this will turn the ball over to Comac. Now the Bees made its way just above me. Comac needs something good here. Here's Voss. Tried to find his man, but the pass broken up. Graybo fires it. And a nice stop there on Pagano. Cagnanis. And a shove there. A flag is thrown. We'll see what they call this. And it is a push.
Stay really wide too far.
Comac retains possession. And now it's Cagnanis. Gonna pass it in. Brusca. Now Fishman, back to Brusca. Covered up. Connetquot's really stepped up. They've been pretty unsuccessful from the right side of the net. James Pagano puts the game in his hands, makes it a 2-run game, or rather 2 goal in baseball mode from Tuesday. And a much needed point for Comac. Not only puts it at a 2, but really adds some confidence back. No goals in the last. Erase that. Jeffress wins it and knocks right into Paul Mary. Nothing called. Found Ryden, and now it goes back to Jeffress. Terracini trying to spin. Wiggled his way out of all kinds of defense before. Looking for number 4. A nice move. And that shot blocked. Ball still loose. Who's going to come away with it? Up in the air. And I didn't see what the call was, but so either way, play is paused. We'll be right back.
Mental illness is not always easy to see. Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale. Reporting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
So,
if you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral. Help. Learn more at samhsa.gov/.
Let's go to commercial contact.
11 seconds now left in this one for the first half. We'll see if either team has anything in them left in this first half to score on the board. Again with a defenders, and the whistle's going to be blown. Offsides on Comac is going to turn the ball over. 6 seconds. Does Connetquot have time now? Everyone pleading with the ref right now. Seems like both teams were. 2 seconds. Ends the first half. Connetquot on top here, 9-7.
We are an international baccalaureate school here in Comac. The level of programming that exists starting in 6th grade. One of the components of that program is the IB Learner Profile. Attributes, call them character traits, emotional skills that students need to be successful, not only within Comac, but beyond Comac.
One of the traits that describes me as an inquirer, the activities that I do, such as choir, theater, varsity math, where you have to question the witness in order to get a story.
Being principled means being a person who holds onto their own values, who disagree with them. It also means who is always honest and always treats people with respect.
A good communicator means to me collaborating with others, sharing my knowledge with my peers when they're having problems, helping down during recess, and building relationship with students in the building. That's what being a good fifth grade communicator.
Comac students are thinkers who solve problems and use strategies. Staff and students are devoted to becoming more knowledgeable individuals. We are encouraged to learn about our school, our community. Through our experiences at CMS, we continue to prosper as students and future leaders.
Being open-minded is being aware of your own beliefs, but also being able to listen and reflect on others' points of view. Being an open-minded person has allowed me personally to join the school musical for 2 years. Have the same beliefs as, but you're still able to listen. To continue with your Comac schools, it is important to have an open mind towards trying a new club, a new you've done before.
Caring is important to other and make friends. We support everyone in our community.
Hi, I'm a 5th grader here at Sommerlin. I'm a risk taker, and I take a lot of risks out of the challenge. But that's okay because once I understand it, I enjoy doing it. That's why risk taking is an important thing to do.
Being balanced means that I have to deal with all my responsibilities in and out. Some of these things include being a member of IBCP, which is a diploma I'm taking, a member and the president of Student Athlete Leadership Club, and a member of the Comac varsity soccer team.
As IB and MYP students, we are encouraged. Reflecting on your performances and activities can help you understand. By thinking about our actions, we can.
Spring season always super busy. Comac season especially. And you're watching right now JV baseball game. The lacrosse game we're watching here. Looks like someone just beat up. And also softball, the JV softball team just always filled with students, no matter everybody having their games. And I'm sure even behind us, tennis or badminton now. So just so much going on during the spring season here, and everybody playing the sports they love here at Comac High School. About 7 minutes left until we come back from you. Connetquot still up 9-7.
It's so critically important here in Comac that, as you can see behind me, some of the things that our students are going to be learning this year, our seniors, are mortgages, how to plan for things that they need to be financially literate.
Mr. Cox, our superintendent, wanted to create a space that was exposure. So when you think about graduating in about 4 years, what are my goals? So we have an opportunity for you here in the Bloomberg Finance Lab to use, just like we would have in Wall Street. So students come in, they put on their stock trading hats, buying and selling different stocks, looking at the stock ticker, this classroom, and doing research on the terminals.
To help our students make the best decision for their future. One of the ways that we do that is to make meaning of in coursework. We have meaningful experience as field trips, internships, vocational training through our Wilson, and then all the real life spaces we're starting to create.
I am participating in the Bloomberg Investment Challenge, and this is a very competitive. There are many colleges and different high schools participating.
Over the course of the 4 years here at CHS, I'm looking forward to learning how to invest and also a little bit about how stocks and finance in general work. I have a lot of knowledge about the investment world or really anything about stocks, but I'm able to learn so much. I've learned so much about how stocks rise, fall, and just in general how to invest my money.
We're currently lab. We also have our courtroom that we have to give them those authentic learning opportunities. In a library to make it a more collaborative space. And
Students, in order for them to connect to future careers while they're these authentic learning spaces. The Bloomberg Lab is one of them. Just behind me on the other side of that wall is our courtroom. But these spaces allow students real life situation.
Both teams, Connetquot, Comac, warming up, getting ready for just a few weeks earlier, 1994 Stanley Cup champion Adam Gray. And let's go show you that as you get to talk to the kids and give them a little presentation.
Absolutely privileged to provide this opportunity. Legendary National Hockey League star and 2 Stanley Cup champion, Mr. Adam Gray.
For me, I'm here at and driving, buying, see what a fantastic facility this is, and you can. It's to have on all these kids and kids at the moment where they're trying to figure out their next steps, high school, what they want to do with their lives, and I know as part of the sports management side to introduce kids to sport, and as you get older, what sport means to our community. These kids, if they decide that maybe that's a path that they, whether it's on the marketing side, it's the coaching side, and there's so many different. And for me, sport is all about the opportunity to create together. And I know that this school is all about creating these life experiences so kids can kind of figure out what they want to do from whether it's finance or kind of experience and say, hey, where are my, and then make decisions based on that going into university. So for me to a bit about sports management and try not to confuse the kids, I look forward to for a long time.
Today it was a great experience. Like legend of the sport, and he really take in from like our middle school experience about like the IB Learner Program, leader and a communicator and stuff like that.
It's much more important to be a great player, and Adam did that by always being humble, and he learned from greats like Mark Messi. Example of when he was traded to Edmonton and Mark Messi airport.
So I thought that was pretty cool. Adam Graves, obviously legend in Ranger. A lot of Ranger fans able to experience that. Now let's shift our focus back. We've shown you JV baseball, JV softball winners. So let's shift the focus back to lacrosse. It's about a minute left. To go over that first half, it's been back. Connetquot went on a 3-goal run. As we'll take a look back. At last possession, Carson second quarter put up 3 goals, and there's the last one, an amazing shot by AJ Jeffress, who's also had the ball for a long. And Comac, I mean, if you can shut down these two guys, they can get right back in this game. They've already cut down one of the 3-goal lead. Still a road ahead of them. 24 in this one. Again, 2 goals for Comac. Been doing their part so far. Just need that little bit more to take this lead. Wrapped up. Stars of the show take the field. And in a big game for both teams, which one comes out on top? AJ Jeffress, Ryan Petrone ready to take second half. Jeffress. Connetquot's going to come away with it. Off this second half, Comac coming out of the gates. Heavy defense. Sinya. Move here. That pass deflected. Nick Palmieri is going to stop. First here in the second half. Now. They're in, and the ball almost fell out. Connetquot keeping up. Shot blocked away. putting up a force. Kenyanis gives it off to Breska. Deep shot, finds its way home to a 1-goal game. And there's Spodek. Take a look on the ground, and it makes its way in. Now Comac back up, trying to overcome a 3-goal deficit. No trip there. Who's going to pick this one? AJ able to come up with it. Weaver gives it off. Ryden thought. And now he's got to be careful letting this guy go to either his right or left. He's dangerous. Goes to the left. Now in a double team. Escapes. Shot in. Ryden. He gets his goal. Take a look back at this one. Terrace sticks to his back, stick doesn't matter. Again, able to win a face-off. Here. Right behind the goalie, gets tripped. That's going to be a penalty on Comac. Logan Cortez draws the foul. Still looking for a 3rd goal lead once again after giving up 2. There's a nice break up. Really, it goes over the head. Daniel Topher with some big defense. And a shot gets bounced over the goal. Fitzgerald just had a lane cutting across, doesn't get it. And now it's Jeffress. Gives it off to Rossini. Misses it wide. He's had good look after good look, and already 3 goals in this one. Leave 2 or 3 assists. My stat keeping's pretty good, but it's not that good. Jeffress, over the head shot, no good. That will turn it over to Comac after another miss. And that ball goes wide and out of bounds. Fitzgerald a pushed back to the 45-yard line. Looking for the field, and the whistle gets blown. Have to see what the call is here. Two flags were thrown. And we will resume play. Terracini will give it off. Moving the ball really well. And it goes in. And they passed it around and final touch. That now puts it back to a 3-goal lead. Jeffress, again, able to find his way through the net. Comac's got to have an immediate response here. This time it's Jalen Jean-Louis. And it bounces away. Advantage Connetquot. Gets tipped away. And Comac will pick it up. There goes O'Grady. He scores! It went through! Sean O'Grady nets one. Off the stick of the goalie Stellwagen. Able to putting it back to a 2-goal game. Is not finished. A lot of stick swing. They do not stop play. Connetquot still with the stick. Terracini taking his time as we've seen him do. Blandina. Palmieri. And that shot goes overboard. And that is a foul on. Flags have been picked up. Terracini with a fake. Behind the net. Fires it way over and a nice catch. Jeffers gonna fire. A nice save by Vlacic. Oh, nice move. Play drawn up, looked like it was perfectly executed. They had the man. Not able to get it through, but continues. Goal number 2, and Carson Terracini. Another. Right now, it's stuck in a favor of Connetquot. Every time one team scores, the other. Let's see if Comac can put it back at a 2-score game. They've had the offense there. It's the defense's turn to shine. Jalen Jean-Louis gives it away. He lost it. Is it in bounds? Here's Jeffress again. A big hit there. He's going to lose his stick. The ball will go out of bounds. Jeffress racing through, gives it off to Turner. Really waiting for something to unfold here. Getting blocked off. Now he finds Jeffress. And he'll try another over the head shot. It sails. And Carson to try again. Fires it in. I wasn't sure where that one went, but a nice block by Vlad. He still got it. Now he fires over the middle. Still not taking it now. Here's Graybo in a double team. Hey, to Fishman. Cagnanis. Now Brusca fires. And a nice save. Colton Stellwagen right now for Connetquot. It's clicking on all cylinders. Defense, goalkeeping, and the another open shot, one-on-one. It took over. Matt Ryden picks up a brace. His second goal. Now 13-9 tonight. Makes it a 4-point game. Just breaks past everybody. Nothing you can. This face-off won. Jean Louise gives it up. Palmieri spins away, and there's the flag. And a little pause here after the penalty. Gives it up. Graybo just missed it. That one goes far, the goal. Still Comac gives it off to Spodek, who will be up with it. Brusco looking at what to do with it. Now gives it right back to Pagano. Fishman fires it, and it goes wide to the right. Connetquot really stepping up the defense now, up 4. With 2:19 left. Side. Flips it out. Who's going to get to this one? It will be Comac ball. And Brusca's going to give it to Fishman. Pagano trying to find him. Thought about a deep shot. Does take it, and it bounces and stays in front of the goalkeeper. Jeffress. Here's it in. And this kid's something special. And Teresini now both over 3 goals. Now it's up to a 5-point lead. And he gets wide open, no one within 10 yards of him. Makes a move and just takes a shot. Jean Louise lost it for a second. And possession will go to Comac. And they're going to call a flag on that. Pagano. Now, shot wide of the net.
Sun all of a sudden.
1:03 left to play as the sun really starting to set here at CHS Stadium. It's going to be close to field level at the Pagano with the ball near. We'll give it up to Fishman.
Zoe, can you be wide? Zoe, can you be wide?
Graybo finds the net. His first for it all day and finds it now.
Yeah, I'm on that too right now. You're back.
During that possession, but it's all fixed now. If you did not see it, Tommy Grabo puts in a shot. And they find him right in front of the crease. Playing there, he's had a lot of shots on goal recently. Finally put. And now it's back to a 4-point game. Jean Louise wins another faceoff. That's going to be a big talking point of this game. Paul Mary able to pick it up after the ball was loose. And a timeout. So Comac, perhaps the pen on their side. Still down 4. They've got work to be done now with 40 seconds left before the end of the third.
Happy birthday, Max. Yes! I'm Joe on the phone, here to show you 4 easy ways to stay safe online. Come on. We can secure our world. Make them strong. Use a password manager to help you along. But don't just use a password. Get a call, get a text, or a code on your phone. MFA really works. We can secure our world. Update an app. Don't you hesitate. Do it ASAP. Just like that. Watch out for offers too good to be. Someone trying to take advantage of you. Hey, so updates, make better passwords. Use multiple factors. That's how we. Learn more at CISA.gov/secure our world.
41 seconds left here in the third. Suns live from CH Field. I am Dylan Popesca, alone in the great lacrosse game. All you tuning in now, we thank you for coming along with us, watching some. Tommy Grabo comes up with the goal. Could that be the thing to turn things around? Ball again. They won the last faceoff. All the way over to the left. Trying to. Gonna go in. He finds Grabo. Returns. Fires it right back. Game spins. Fires it. The ball gets away and picked up by Brusque. And the ball missed by everybody. Comac still down 4. Connetquot up 14-10. We'll be right back for the final 12 minutes of play.
Well, 6 Long Island high school students have reached the finals of the prestigious Regeneron Summit. Is a senior at Comac High School. News 12. This is already an incredible honor for the student.
It's incredible, Joe. Just reaching the finals of this competition really is difficult, and it's an incredible achievement. I think a lot of us wouldn't even really know how to use some of this equipment, much less do the incredible research that these students are doing. And this 40 scholars that were chosen from a pool of country and even from foreign countries, 14 different foreign countries. So it just gives you an idea of how selective this is. So this is Comac High School senior is Shauna Chada. Her research studied how they move around and develop. She found that there is a specific gene and a specific protein that both play an important role. Her research could lead to new treatments for conditions. Incredible. We spoke with her about the importance of those findings.
Knowing that I myself have made a difference in the field, I'm mostly proud of and excited to continue doing into my future.
And Ashana will present her project this coming spring. She wants to eventually. Joe, I'd say she's pretty well on her way.
On her way and has accomplished so much already. We just wish her
pretty cool that Long Island's being represented. All right, thank you for that.
Okay, the first face-off goes behind everybody. Connetquot. And so now the sides have switched to where they started the game. Connetquot going to the left, Comac going to the right. Blandina taking it down. Here's Connetquot's man so far in this one. Just standing still. It looks like Cam Ward in the pocket. NFL draft coming up soon. Overall pick. Nice shot blocked. AJ Jeffers trying another one. Here's Nick Palmieri now. Racing down the left sideline. The ball, and Connetquot comes away with a big defensive stop by Luke Weaver. Not the Yankee closer. Here's AJ taking it down. Jeffers kicks it out. Now Terracini with a try. Tried to fake a move, and the ball gets lost. And a timeout's called. First one of this fourth quarter.
Like other health concerns, mental illness is not a Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale. Bipolar? Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis.
Anxiety. I thought so.
Don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
Both teams finishing up their conferences for the final few minutes here. Two minutes down in the fourth, 10 still to play. Fourth quarter is a whole new ball game. Whether it's basketball, football, or lacrosse, fourth quarter is just a different game. Connetquot still up 4. Comac had to move quickly and score quickly to get back into this one. It was at a 5-goal lead. Since then, they're the most recent to score. And they got to shut down this guy your camera's looking at right now, Nick Terracini. Rather, faked a shot. And a real battle for the ball right now. People falling down, and a whistle's called. It will go the way of Connetquot. Now they turn it over. Comac ball. They called a foul.
on 2 for a second. Sorry, my bad. That was back to 1.
Comac quickly taking it down the field. Here's James Bruska. Cagnanis. And another shot goes wide. Cagnanis. This is the opportunity right now. If you're Comac, you got to score this. Don't get chances like this often. Cagnanis trying to get inside. Connetquot really keeping him out here. Spin, pass, shot, blocked. There's going to be a trip. Doesn't stop play. Blendina continues to drive down. And the shot misses. Penalty will still be in effect, though, on Comac.
On 2 for a second with the flag, but not very long. Back to 1. 2 with the referee. Back to 1.
So now Comac will have, or rather Connetquot will have an advantage play here. See what they can do. Cortez comes around the outside. Finds Luca. Luca's shot is good. And Nick Luca gets goal number 3. Puts it right back at a 5-point game. And for Comac now, really, you got to be urgent if you want to get back in this one. In a game that's been tight all throughout the end of this third quarter, and now early in this fourth quarter, Connetquot looking to pull away. Up 5, that's been the biggest lead by either side. This faceoff goes under the legs of both people that were going for the faceoff. Who's going to pick it up? 2 people go down. And it's going to be Connetquot ball. Nearly a steal there. And this time they do get it. Comac taking it back. More players. Pagano was calling for it. Now he gets it. What can he do? Connetquot finally has the defense backed up. Trying to cover up Fishman. Spodek. Thought about a long shot. Here's Bruska. No easy shots here for Comac, and this one's blocked. Colton Stellwagen has really picked it up. And another loose ball. Picked up by Fishman. Now the defense starting to get sloppy. And another shot blocked. And someone's gone down. John Guido takes the hit, but makes the save. And another missed opportunity for Comac. They still got the ball, but a lot of clock has been taken out in the meantime of those two shots. Now 6:24 to play. Brusca. His defenses look really good for Connetquot. Brusca finds a hole, and it's blocked away again. I mean, how about Colton Stellwagen? And there goes Blandina. And he gets checked to the ground. There is the flag. I think that could also have been a little bit of frustration shown on that play. There's just no need for that. Now take another look. It's pretty clear what the call was. And now an opportunity to go up by 6. See if it's time for Comac's goalkeeper to step up. Another nice defensive stop. Back to the keeper, and now it's Palmieri. And here goes Nick. Brusca coming back in, gets the ball. They got to find something here quick. Now just over 5 minutes to play. Shot clock at 30 seconds. That shot goes wide. It will stay Comac ball. That one goes through. A nice shot by Pagano. And finally, he picks up another. So back to a 4-goal game here with 4:40 left. Spins around, puts it in, and after so many shots, Comac gets one home.
Let's go to 1 so you can reset.
Still 4:40 left. Jalen, AJ lining up. Dead heat. And it's picked up by Blandina. Making his way past. And gets the ball knocked away. Comac still trying to pick it up. And Blandina's going to recover. And there is a whistle blown. Timeout was called. Both teams going to have conversation here. A really big scrum for that ball. Somehow it comes back into the hands of Blandina. And he gets it out of trouble.
That school bus is yellow for a reason. Yellow means caution. Those flashing lights are red for a reason. Red means stop.
Hey girl, what's up? Nothing much.
Never pass the stopped school bus. Don't pass from either direction. It's not just the law, it's a child's life.
Now, 4:15 left. Could be the final conversation these coaches have with their teams, although I doubt it. Game's all in the hands of Comac now. They forced some good defensive stops. If they can keep that up and continue to turn those into goals, that tie this game up. As we'll take a look back at the last point scored by James Pagano. Spins out of coverage, and it makes a nice adjustment. Finds the shot. Colton Stellwagen, up to that point for the whole fourth quarter, had been lights out. We'll see if he's still got the confidence in him. 4:15 to play. And AJ Jeffress gonna give it off. Cortez now puts it in the hands of Terracini. Carson's not had the ball in a while. Attackers both just waiting. Someone to unfold. In heavy pressure right now. That shot goes wide. Terracini now behind the net. Lined up with Palmieri. And he fires it over. That shot bangs off. And there's the flag. Someone ends up down for Comac. Or nope, that actually is someone down for Connetquot. And take a look back at the play here if we can see what happened. I missed it. Now watch top of your screen. Wow, he just got checked down. That's a flag. And it was Terracini. Back up, but a little shaky. He's going to stay in the game. .3:18 left. Is this enough time to score 4 goals? Comac hoping for a miracle. First, they got to get the ball back on their sides. And that shot, a nice push away. Who's going to come up with it? It is Comac. Ball stays in bounds. Pagano gives it off to Brusca. Brusca. Whistle blown, but does score. And a violation that time on Comac. Another mistake. 2:30 to play. That one could have sealed it. Jeffers going to give it up. Here's Terracini again. And this is not because of that last play. He's done this all game, taking his time. There's a flag. Just taking time off the clock right now. No reason to try anything crazy. Topher trying to keep him in front of him. Really taking time off the clock. And another nice save. We'll see what happens here with this flag that was thrown a lot earlier in the possession.
Let me go back to 2 so no one can get back to where it needs to go. Alright, back to 1. We'll get it down a little bit. Going to 2 for a second.
Still trying to figure out. Now the clock is running. Terracini is just going to run this thing out. The ball gets knocked away. They're right there to pick it up. That shot off the post, and it will roll all the way out. That turns things over. 57 seconds left. Cormac just trying to get another point on the board, if that. There goes Pagano, right up the middle. He might not give it up, but he does. Brusco with 44 seconds. And a goal. All right, 38 seconds. Now a 3-point game. It was late in the third quarter where things started to get out of hand. And ended up being a 5-point lead for Connetquot. And as things stand right now, too much for Comac to come back. They'd made a 4-point and a 3-point comeback previously to this. Connetquot also making a 3-point comeback on Comac early in the game. It has been back and forth all day, but in the late stages, Connetquot's really dominated. And as it stands at a 3-goal game, Comac is going to get it back. Pagano trying to look for a move here. Finds him again. And the shot blocked away. Connetquot able to escape with the rebound. And now with the final 14 seconds, that should do it. Terracini, the man of the game, is going to run this thing out. And as the clock ticks to its final seconds, Connetquot takes down Comac on the road. They win it 15-12. Go on a 5-0 run, puts them in front, and they stayed in front since the third quarter. Dylan Popesca signing out, and that's all for boys lacrosse. Our next stream will be later.